breaking news, very disturbing breaking news coming out of Israel tonight. A U.S. National Security Council official just reporting just moments ago that several, quote, several U.S. citizens have died following the Hamas terror attacks against Israel. And Hamas is launching new strikes tonight. Israeli police say there has been a direct hit on an apartment building in the southern Israeli city of Ashkelon. Israel formally declaring war this morning following a surprise terror attack by Hamas militants. Now, as fighting nears the third day, airstrikes have been raining down on Gaza by Israel. At this time, Israel says more than 700 people in Israel have been killed by the Hamas terrorists. More than 2,000 others have been wounded. And Palestinian officials say at least 400 people in Gaza have been killed and 2,300 others wounded. CNN's Clarissa Ward is joining us now live from Ashkelon, near Israel's border with Gaza. Clarissa, tell our viewers what you're seeing there.
Well, Wolf, we have been hearing rockets being fired off periodically, but nothing that really matches the tempo as we were kind of arriving in the city, where I think you just showed that video of just this extraordinary barrage of rockets, the vast majority of them being intercepted by the Iron Dome, lighting up the night sky, but at least two of them actually managing to breach the Iron Dome and make landfall here in Ashkelon. One reportedly hit a bus stop, the other a building actually not too far from here. There's no reports of casualties, but certainly the effect has been very chilling. There are barely any civilians outside on the streets at all, partly, of course, because it's the middle of the night, but partly because most people are sheltering in place. We did see a few people arriving at various hotels, basically looking for shelter because the situation is so dangerous. And of course, the fear of the rocket attacks is just one of the many threats. The primary one that I would say people in this part of Israel are focused on at the moment is continued infiltrations by Hamas militants. We don't know exactly how many there may still be in this part of Israel, but we do know that there have been several incidents throughout the day of Israeli forces firing on or fighting with militant Hamas fighters. And we actually, as we were driving at one point, were forced to turn around because we saw a firefight in the distance between Israeli forces and Hamas militants. So still a fluid situation. We're hearing a lot of activity in the skies in terms of jets. Obviously, there have been continued strikes in the Gaza Strip, and everyone bracing themselves for another long night and what could be one of many long nights to come, Wolf.
What are you hearing, Clarissa, from Israelis as you travel around, as you walk around, as you drive around? What kind of messages are they giving you? They know you're a correspondent for CNN.
I think the main message they give right away when they find out you're a journalist is like, please come in, do your job, show the world what's going on here. I think the primary sentiment that you have is very emotional and a profoundly deep state of shock. The fact that there are all these hostages being held, and these are not soldiers, many of them are women or children, old ladies, that has had a profound effect on the psyche of the Israeli people. And I think there is a very real and palpable sense of fear and a sense, honestly, that this will probably change the complexion of life here for quite some time to come in ways that people are only just starting to get their arms around, Wolf.
Be careful over there. Clarissa Ward in Ashkelon, right near Israel's border with Gaza. Thank you very, very much. And we'll have much more on the breaking news straight ahead.